Tofu Patties. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here ready to make cleaner glasses. If I do this with my chef's outfit, though, it's going to be worse, isn't it?
Did you want the recipe over there? I'll keep it over here.
You know, you get a little splatter. I just made it worse. Okay, I'm here.
Towels.
We got it. We got it.
I hear if you put spray oil.
Oh, great. Yeah. That's kind of the way people's brains are nowadays. They're in a fog.
Yeah, mine's in a fog all the time.
Well, I was just going to say, that's why we're having you eat healthy food.
Yes.
But it doesn't quite work with what you just said. Hey. So I'm going to have to change how I say this now. Let me think about this.
This is just me.
Oh, okay.
Because I have 4 kids and I had COVID.
Okay. Because if you don't eat right, your brain will be in a fog.
That's true.
And that's why we try to show you healthy foods and healthy items that you can eat. So, what do we got going on?
All right, so we're making they're like tofu mock chicken patties. They're not really mock chicken.
Zucchini?
No, that's it's minced celery.
Oh, is it?
So it's like it's minced.
Oh, you should see this. Here, zoom. Look how fine that is.
I know. It's teeny
Man, nice job.
So I got done with that, and then I realized I didn't feel like doing the onion, so you get to do the onion.
Okay. And then we've got some cashew and oats, tofu.
Yep.
A little bit of flavoring and some fat.
Yeah. This is better than bouillon, no base chicken.
Yeah, that's always good.
And then some McKays Chicken Seasoning and some olive oil that we're going to saute these in.
Oh, okay.
Cashews
You're going to do that?
in the patties. So we're going to first. Oh wait, no, you're going to have to mince that first, because I figured you.
This I can use. Is this what's the oil for?
The oil is to saute those.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me do that, and I can do this.
Yes, but you might want to do these two first. Okay. See, I thought maybe you'd want to do those first, because then those would be cooking for longer, unless you're like a super chopper mincer. It took me like 5 minutes to do that. 5.
Really?
Yeah, because I kept going back and forth and then scooping it together. And
My
then back
knife
and
is
forth.
sticking here for some reason.
Maybe it's a good onion. Is that what happens when they're good onions, or they milk or whatever?
How much are you going to need? About that much?
Yeah, about 3/4 cup. So we might not need that. So now I can just.
Are you inspecting?
I just think it's fun to watch other people chop. Does it make you nervous watching you chop?
Only you. Because I never know when your hands are going to come in and try to grab a piece or something.
I learned that I'm not doing that. Cause
you scared me a couple times. It was like, whoa. I'm going to have it on a blooper reel.
I know, right?
I think we edited it out, but I'm going to keep it for a blooper reel.
Well, at least it didn't bleed. That
yeah.
really bad. I got lots of scars from cutting myself with scissors.
Is that fine enough for you?
Is it as fine as the celery? I guess that'll be okay.
See, and that's what I like to do. Just bring the pan here and then just go right into the pan.
Right off?
Yeah.
So don't move the cutting board. If you ever visit, don't move his cutting board.
No, she got in trouble for that too.
Chop your head off. Off with his head. Okay.
Don't worry, you won't get fired.
No, good. Because
you're not on payroll.
I was gonna say, I don't think I'm getting paid enough.
So you can do a water saute here if you want.
Yeah.
Just to give it a little steam. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah. Finely chopped raw cashews.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finely chop these. Because they're not finely chopped, and you don't want to do it with a knife. No.
Come on.
No.
You know, I did an episode where I was cutting rice. It was hilarious. But go ahead. I know it was like.
Why would you cut rice?
It was just hilarious. People actually thought, "Ooh, how do you cut rice?"
I love this food processor. So
cashews.
you want fine pieces.
It'll give it some fat. It gives it a little crunch. It gives
does.
it a
texture.
texture. So it's not all pasty like
exactly.
Oats and tofu.
We're doing about approximately 12 ounces of tofu.
So that would be two of those?
No, 3 because it's a package of 4 and there's 19 ounces.
Okay.
So I figure this is probably anywhere between 12 and 13-ish.
Okay.
Whatever. I mean, if you get a little over,
okay,
it's not going to be the end of the world. All right, so you put those in there, and then you got some water. I know you're like, wow, why are you adding all that water?
I really wasn't.
Oh. And you're just going to pulse it. All right, so I'm going to add the spices real quick.
Okay.
And
What do you think? About like that?
Maybe a little bit more. Just a little bit. You got the bouillon.
If you fry it, you get some browning action, which gives you a
Yes.
different flavor.
It does. It gives
You
it
could
a
also
really
do
good
a
flavor.
roasted if you did them in the oven and just crank the roasting on them while they're whole.
Yep. Yep. Another
Probably
thing.
be really good with like fire roasted poblano chilies.
Yeah, it'd give it a
Just
totally
give 'em-
different flavor though.
Give it a nice warmth. Yeah.
You could also steam them. If you want to totally avoid oil altogether, you could just steam them. All right, just a quick pulse just to mix those, and then we're going to grab our mixing bowl.
Okay, got one. Yep, right here.
There we go. All right, so we got our oats. I'm gonna throw our oats in there.
Let me steal this thing for just a second here.
He's like, what are you putting in there?
Because Melody, you know Melody, when she's here, she just starts throwing stuff, and then you're like, what was that? What was that?
Oh yeah, you should probably tell them what we're.
So we had 3/4 cup of minced onions and 3/4 cup of minced celery. Over here, you're doing a 12-ounce package of tofu.
Ish.
And 1 cup of water, 2 teaspoons of better than bouillon, 1 tablespoon of McKays Chicken Seasoning. So whatever type of vegetable seasoning you have would probably work. And you just have to figure out what portion you need for your particular, concentration of seasoning.
Yeah.
But then it's 3 cups of rolled oats, a cup of the chopped walnuts, and a
Cashews.
I'm sorry. Yes. Let me start all over. 1 cup of finely chopped raw cashews.
Yes.
And then a tablespoon of olive oil, which you don't need to do, but you can.
Yep. Well, if you were steaming it, then you could put the oil in afterwards. But of course, if you were steaming it to avoid oil, you probably wouldn't want to put oil in
Right.
afterwards. But it all depends on what you want to do, because some people they like the oil, but they don't like to heat it that way, and they like it raw. So I guess it just depends on where you're at.
See, I'd rather just steam it unless you're going to try to get some caramelizing out of it and really change the flavor.
All right, I think those are good. We can throw those in here, and then I'm going to mix it all together.
Okay, I'm going to go right this way.
I'm going to change out my mixing spoon. All right. Oh, you got some on the...
Now, you said you can fry these.
Yes. Yes. So
So,
you can either bake these, make them into little patties, or you can make them into, you can use like a little cookie scoop and you can make like little balls, or you can put them in a muffin tin and make them into like little, I don't know, they'd be like little meatloafs or whatever. But you can also do them in a pan.
okay.
So if you don't feel like
What's
waiting
missing
for the
in
oven,
here?
I don't know.
Nothing? Okay.
I don't think so.
Just testing her.
Don't do that to me.
Nothing.
No, it's all there. These guys, they like to mess with our brains.
Especially when it's their recipe.
My kids do the same thing. They mess with my brain. And then I
Is that where the
start
fog? Is that where the fog comes in?
I
or-
think so, because from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, they're constantly messing with me. And then by the time I go to bed, I'm just fried. And then my husband wakes up, and he's fresh, because fresh in the morning, because that's night is his morning. So.
Are you making this into a patty or?
Yep, let's make them into patties.
Go ahead, knock yourself out. I got the thing right here. I'm gonna turn it on.
All right.
And here's my buns, just to let you know.
Sorry.
it's bread. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to record this one. Not gonna be able to air this one. They're gonna be like, I don't get it. Here's.
You know,
All right.
like
Here
sometimes-
are the buns that I purchased from the grocery store, and I got some pretty ones for you. What do you think? Little cross top.
Those are some nice buns you got there.
But I figured ever since you were doing gluten-free,
Yes.
I would add a little gluten to it
Of course,
to
you-
really just give it some
I'm
punch.
gonna have to tell you about this birthday card
But I'm just looking at size. I
that
just
my
wanted to know the
father-in-law
size.
got. I'll have to tell you off camera. Off camera. All right. I took too
Is this
long.
gonna hold together?
Yeah, just gotta be careful with it. So when you flip it, you want to be gentle. You gotta be gentle.
Okay.
And if you let this sit for about 5 minutes before you start making patties, it's better.
That's what I'm wondering if it's binder versus does it need more water? If you added more water and kind of let the oats
Soak. You could do that.
rest,
Yeah, you could do
if
that.
it would be
Yeah. See, a lot of time,
more sticking together.
I usually do it in the oven.
Yeah.
But if you don't have time to do that, it tastes really good. Pam.
Well, I think we should do the rest of these in the oven. We'll just do a couple right here, and then we'll do some oven on the other ones.
Yeah.
You want to do one more, or is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. The other ones we're going to put in the oven.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to put these on pan.
So that's looking good?
That looks good. It looks really
Okay.
good. All right. So if you have a 1/3 cup cookie scoop,
Yeah. Don't have that one.
I need to get you a 1/3 cup. But if you have one, then you just scoop, 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 and then you press them down with your hands, and you're done. Versus this, you gotta, which I'm just gonna make little balls, and then I'm gonna push them down because it just seems easier. Oh,
Okay.
oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can get your,
So these take about 5 minutes on each side, it looks like.
yeah, it's about
Something
that.
like that.
Yeah. That's a little bigger, isn't it? Boys, they just stick it in their mouth, even when it's raw, because technically.
What, that stuff?
Yeah, technically you can.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I mean. And one time I did add some Brags to it, and it tasted good too.
Mm-hmm.
It gave it a little bit of depth.
All right.
Those look yummy.
Yeah, I'm trying. They're a little.
Yeah, if you let the dough sit.
You gotta be real careful.
Yeah, if you let the dough sit a little bit longer, they have a little bit more stability. Man, they're getting bigger.
Yeah, I think if we would have rested, just
Second.
because look how better these are already holding together.
Oh yeah. That's okay.
So you can make tofu balls.
Yeah.
Have you tried that in the oven with just as is?
These? Yeah. Yeah, usually I do it in the oven.
As tofu balls.
Oh.
Like for meatballs.
If you want to do that, you got to make them smaller.
Yeah.
Like for what we usually do
Right.
for
Right.
the.
Yeah. I think
yeah.
that might be pretty good too.
Oh, they are.
Because you could put your herbs in it. You could put your
Yes.
Italian seasoning in it.
Yes, you can totally change this up as far
Mm-hmm.
as seasonings. You could add like curry powder to this and some cumin. Where's this gonna go?
There's the little one, the
know.
little meatball.
What do we do with that?
Here. Okay.
There you go. Oh yeah, see how much easier that is? You just flatten them.
Yeah, and I can tell it's already holding together better
It
than
is.
the ones we put in right away.
Yeah.
So sometimes we try to rush these programs because
can't
we
rush
only
it.
have so much time on our clock for the hour program. But I think if you rest a little bit, it would help hold them together.
Oh,
But
yeah.
usually you'd put these in the oven.
Usually I put them in the oven. Yep.
So these can go in the oven,
These can go in the oven. Wait, they gotta all be
400 degrees, 4,000 degrees.
Yep.
What are you doing?
4,000 degrees for 20 minutes.
Oh, they won't have anything left. 400 for 20 minutes.
Close enough.
400 degrees.
Close enough. Oh, you almost stepped on the dog.
20
Little
minutes.
dog. I'd pick her up, but I had tofu all over my hand.
She'd
Maybe
be
she'd like me picking
she'd
her
be
up.
okay with that.
She probably
all right.
would.
So if we do one of these for you here, what you would have is like that. And of course do your lettuce and tomato and all the little fixings, but isn't that nice?
Oh yeah, maybe like a chipotle type dressing on it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Works good.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
I think it smells delicious.
That's hot.
It is hot.
Don't try it. Hot.
Of course it's gonna be, you just took it out of the pan.
With my fingers.
I know. You get calluses on your fingers after a while.
All right. Well, that's a fast, easy one. I think we could really run with some different flavors, though. That's what I want to see.
Oh yeah, this is just it's like a basic, you know, like people that can't handle
Barbecue. I would put barbecue in here. I would put chipotle.
I said that.
I would put any type of smoky barbecue spice, dry barbecue rub spice.
Yes.
I'm trying to think mesquite smoke. You
Yeah.
could do a smoked one with some smoke in it.
You could do like a sweet and sour type.
See, that's the thing that's so nice about your recipes.
Yeah.
They taste great the way they are, and you can do 100 different variations with it.
100. Oh, you could do something. You could put like the coleslaw on top, so you'd have like the crunchy and
Yeah, like a pastrami.
like where you thinly slice the cabbage, and then it has like
Make a little coleslaw with it.
lemony
Yeah.
cilantro.
That'd be like your lettuce, your shock
Oh,
of
yeah, it'd be really good.
crisp.
Or you could put avocado.
Yeah, and then you can run with it,
Avocado and
right?
tomatoes. Yeah.
So another simple recipe that you can complicate.
You can
Right,
complicate.
right,
You can
yeah.
complicate.
So anyway, that's it for today. Come back so we can keep getting you healthy one bite at a time.